Hello, hello everyone. It's Angie. How you doing today? Coming on today to do a couple of flip bag pockets, I guess you would say. I'm not sure what I want to call them. I am currently inspired by Gail Agostinelli. She's here on Facebook. She's very popular crafter, well-known crafter, I'm sure. I got inspiration from her. I was watching a video that she did, and she did her take on some of these videos from a video that she saw from someone else. I don't remember who that was. And she did Tim Holtz, the paper dolls, I believe, theme on hers. And it's been some time, but since then I have made them a few times, and I'm out of them. So I made this one, and then it got me to thinking, well, why don't I just turn the camera on and share my creations with you guys. So this is what I made first, and I'm just going to make 3 of them. I usually put anywhere from 1 to 3 in a journal, and this is for a journal that I'm making. It's going to be a nature themed outdoor journal. So it's going to be a lot of greens and neutrals and such like that, with birds and butterflies and mushrooms and plants and that type of thing. So here's my prototype. Here's what I came up with. And all it is you take a glassine bag and just attach a flip cover to it. And then you decorate the front of the glassine bag. And then on the inside you can put you a journal card or a tag or what have you. And that's it. It's just something simple, but it's just effective, and it's gorgeous, and it's fun. And who does not like working with these glassine bags, right? Oh my goodness, the sound is just marvelous. So that's the first one. So I thought maybe you guys might want to come along with me and make a couple more. Okay, so let me put that off to the side. So I've got my 2 bags, and these are 3 1/4 by 6-inch bags. And I've got a few elements that I thought I'd try to play with here and see what I could come up with. And I have this print here, which is gorgeous. So I'm just going to pull up my guillotine real quick. Please pardon me. And I'm going to cut this down. And the bag is 3 1/4. So I'm going to cut that down to 3 1/4. The bag is 6, and we need a little bit to fold over to glue to the back. So we're going to go 7 inches. Give ourselves an inch. We don't really need that much, but we'll do 7 inches. And you know what? I'm going to do the other one with a different paper. So I'm just going to need that one. And then I'm going to pull out my scoreboard here, and I'm going to give it a score at 1 inch. Okay, that's all we need there. Move that out of the way. Give that a crease. Okay. And then that should fit, if I cut it correctly, that should fit my bag, and it does. So we're just going to take a little glue, and I'm just using Aleene's Tacky Glue for this, and it's just decorated cardstock paper, so it should hold just fine. That's what I used on the first one, and it did fine. Okay. Oh, and look at me. See, already I didn't get it quite, well, didn't get it quite straight, did I? Let me move that over just a little bit. There we go. That's better. And that's one good thing working with wet glue. You have a second or so to adjust if you need to. And make sure that's securing down. And sorry if I have excess glue. I always just use the edge of my mat to get it off of my fingers. It's a bad habit of mine, but I do it a lot. Okay, make sure that's straight. Okay, and there we go. Then we just decorate the front Then we open it up. Oh, the glue's still a little wet. And then we open it up and we decorate the front of the bag. Now, one thing with decorating the bag, this is glassine, so if we're going to be in and out, that's kind of a delicate top, so we do need to reinforce that top. So whatever we decorate it with, we need to put a layer of paper or something right up to the edge just to reinforce that top. So since that's still a little bit wet right there, we're going to leave that open, and we're going to decorate the bag first, okay? So let's see what we want to do. And I just have some random digitals, and I have some book page and some music page and some coffee dyed paper to decorate with. And this is already lovely, I think. So we won't do too much to that. So we'll focus on the inside. And then also we want to keep it fairly flat because it is going to go into a journal and you don't want it to be too bulky. So we got to keep that in mind when we're decorating. So what I'm thinking is, why don't we just do like a mat on this one. Let me just mark that. Got that right about there. Let me bring this back up real quick for a quick second. Trim that down. Excuse me. Okay. And we can actually bring that, because that's pretty thick. I mean, it's thicker than coffee printer paper, but not quite as thick as cardstock. But I think that will do. So let's, and I used some lace on this one. I don't know, I've got a little bit of an edge. And I brought, see, this one I didn't bring all the way down to the edge of the bag. I cut it off a little bit short because I wanted that lace to show. So on this one, I went all the way down, which is fine. But I do want to round my corners. Just gives it a little bit better finish. Okay, so then when we come back to the inside, we'll round those corners as well. Okay, and come up. Let me get some book page here. Let me see how that looks. I thought I had a book page here, and here's a piece up here. Let me get another one. They're just right here handy, excuse me. Grab another piece of book page here. Okay, let's tear that. Half an inch. And maybe we can just put that right there, or put it under. I'm thinking over, actually, over the top. It's a little bit long. Tear a little bit more off. Or we could bring that down. No, I think we better put that up top because that's thicker. Reinforce that. Okay, and then we'll put that there. Okay, let's start there. Because if I keep fiddling, I will change my mind about 100 times. So let's do that. Let's give a little lighting to those white edges. And we'll link on this book page. Okay. And glue. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to use my tape runner on this just because it's quicker. But also, then my glassine bag will not curl as much. maybe. Grab another one. I just find that sometimes, I'm going to stand up for this, using tape runner is quicker and easier sometimes. So I tend to do that. Okay. Give that a good rub. Make sure that sticks really well, which it is. All right, good. All right, and then I think I'm going to run this right down there. And for this, I'll use some glue stick. That's fine. I mean, some wet glue. No problem. Just smear that a little bit with my finger. Right to the edges. And we'll put that down. Yeah, I like that. Then we can put something over that, which I had this laying on my desk, and I thought maybe just, I mean, it says weekend getaway, but nature, outdoor journal, that could be tied in. That might look good right there. I'm gonna let that sit there for a moment while I'm pondering my other. And then I just have some other little pieces here that I've used from other projects here. I thought maybe butterflies and butterflies. That might look good on the front. I just saw this little label here, and this is just left over from a kit that I printed from one of, I think this is from Victoria Designs printables. I think that's what that is from. See how this looks. If I cut this out, ink it up, excuse me. Maybe that there. Let's see. I can put this one out of the way, for the moment. If we put that there. Then I just have some random washi stickers that I thought we could put in here. That's not bad. Let's try that. Let's try that, guys. Down right there. Paper wet. Okay, we'll put that down. I really like these washi stickers. They're easy to use. They're flat. Great for journals, but they add such vibrant colors and the graphics, and just I really like them. They're just really pretty to me. Really, really pretty. And you know, if it was a different journal, I'd probably add some some gems or some beads or something down the middle of the body or something like that, but since it's just for nature, I'm just going to leave it plain and simple. Okay, so there we are so far. We're going to leave that as is. That's nice and flat, decorated. Okay, let's do something with the front. Do we want to use this? I kind of do. We can get rid of some of that bright white on there. Maybe put a couple of these butterflies instead of those butterflies. Something a little different. Let me cut these out, fussy cut these out real quick. Shouldn't take but a minute. See how that looks. And these are left over from a digital of, I believe it's Tracy Fox on these butterflies here. I don't remember which digital it was, but I know it's Tracy Fox. And I'm not throwing my papers on the floor, guys. If you see me cutting and my arm going behind me, I have a trash can directly behind me that I use, and it just catches all my garbage. I know a lot of you guys have little waste baskets on your desk, but as you can see, my desk is kind of small, and I already have a lot of stuff up here, so I really don't have room to put a waste basket or a little basket for our scraps. So that works just as good. I just got to swing my arm behind me, and it catches all my garbage. Works fine. Okay, ink that up and see how that looks. Ink this up too. I want a little bit of that white. Since all this is so brown, we need to bring a little bit of the white. I think kind of sets it off. And then maybe butterfly there, butterfly there. And what else do we have here? Trying to use up a lot of these little bits that I have. I find myself using up some, but I end up shuffling them so much. I pick them up from one spot, I put them in another spot, and then they sit there for a couple days, and I pick them up from that spot, put them in another spot. So I find that I just need to use them. So that's what I'm trying to do. Just use up these, you know, these type pieces where I just have ones and twos. Try and get them used up. Okay, maybe back on there. Let's see. Oops. See how that looks. If I get it inked up. Don't need much, just a little bit, because there's already a lot of brown on this cover. Maybe. Let me go ahead and glue that down, or actually I'll use some tape runner on that. Oh, tear on me. Okay. Center that on here. Okay. something like that. That's not bad. Let's go with that. I like that. I kind of want to, something's telling me to put some cheesecloth under this, but we'll go ahead and, like I said, I just want to use up these bits that I can. I'm going to use wet glue on this one. And I don't think this is a sticker. No, it's not. That glue out to the edges. Excuse me, I know that's in your way. Let me move that. Get that a little bit straight. Okay, good. And the other butterfly. Got glue out. And we'll give this a little angle going this way since that one's going that way. Okay. Move all this stuff out of your way so you guys can see. I'm sorry about that. And we do have to ink up the edges here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. What do you think? There. And then we just put it down on a journal page. And boom. And you can actually put it down like this and have a tuck spot there. You can put it down like this. Put a small, slender tag up at the top, along with your tag or your journal card that's going to go in the front, inside the bag. Not bad, huh? Okay, let's do one more, and then I will grab a journal and give you some, so you can get a visual on how it will look on a journal page. Now my thing is, do I want to use this butterfly paper again, or do I want to? You know what? I'm going to use this because I pulled it out, so I'm going to use it. This printable here. So, and this is a little bit flimsier paper, but it's just on copy paper. But that's okay. 3 1/4 in width, and we're doing 7 in length. Okay. Move that out of the way. Bring in my scoreboard real quick. And we're going to score that at 1 inch. Move that out of the way. Okay. A little crease. I just think that printable is so pretty. I don't remember where I got it, but isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. I have to find where I got that from, and I only printed up one. It might have been a freebie. I don't even remember, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to use my tape runner for time's sake. And that works really good, especially against this glassine bag. It sticks very well. So let me get the bag straight, and down we go. All right. So I got a little bit of glue goober stuck right there. We need to rub that off. Okay, maybe on this side. All right, very nice. I like that. Okay, and this is thinner paper, so I need something a little bit thicker to be able to round those edges. So I'm just going to grab a piece of book page, and I'm going to use that as a backing just to trim my corners here. I don't know if you guys know that trick or not, but sometimes it doesn't cut. You need something a little bit thicker. So if you just put a second or third, there we go, piece of paper in there, it just cuts fine. And I've had that punch for many, 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 many moons. So, okay, I like that a lot. Now, since I have some yellow and I've got some blue and green, I have this. I might use that again, so we're going to pull that out. But I have this, and I have this, which is what I used on the first one. I used a piece of this printable on the first one here, those birds. Isn't that pretty? So I thought maybe I would use this other one. So let me cut that out, see what that looks like. Actually, maybe we'll use this pretty rose. You know what? I'm going to take a minute, and I am going to fussy cut this flower out, okay? So I think the yellow just stands out, and we're going to put some vibrantness to this pocket. I don't know what I'm going to call it. What is it? A flip pocket bag. Yeah. Flip pocket bag is what I'm going to call them. So how is everybody doing? I don't know if I asked that or not. I hope everybody's well. Thank you for tuning in, crafting with me, or spending your time while I'm crafting. I truly appreciate that. As you can see, I am in need of some subscribers, so I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and craft along with me. I am more than willing to subscribe to your channel as well. I feel like I'm kind of talking to myself here, but hey, if I was crafting, I wouldn't be if I was crafting with the video off, I wouldn't be talking to anyone at all, right? So anyone that tunes in, I truly am appreciative of that, and thank you. Okay, it's pretty. Let's get that inked up. And I'm thinking, it's kind of big. I'm thinking let that be the right on there. What do you think? I have to cut off a little bit of the leaves. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I think we're going to do that. But for the front, I'm thinking this would look nice. along with this. If I fussy cut these birds out, or not fussy cut, fussy tear, I guess, just kind of tear around, and hopefully that will fit right inside that. Hope this works, guys. It's kind of big, so we're going to have to off-center it. I think that'll work also. I just kind of do it like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's go with that. Let's ink up these edges, and we'll put these two elements down and see what else we need. I'm going to use my tape runner for this one. Make sure I get it right to the edges, best I can. And we're just going to put that right about there. And then we'll put this down right about there. Yeah. Okay. Sure I'll have tape somewhere. Okay. Get that somewhat right about there. Okay. And excuse me, for those edges there, I'll put some glue under there. And what I usually do is I just kind of use my X-Acto knife as like a blade there, and I just kind of tuck some under, push it down. And put it down. Here we go. Grab a little bit more. Come over to this side. And lay it down. There we go. How about this end here? That can use a little bit. So just grab another pinch. Almost like a spatula. So it's like a multi-use tool for me. That's what I use it for. Then I just clean it up as it gets caked on. Okay. There we go. That's nice, huh? Still needs a little something though. Let's see. What else can we add? I put lace on the other one. Do we want to put a little lace? That's nice. Let's put another little piece of lace on here. Okay. That's nice. Okay, I feel like it needs something here. Do we want a little butterfly? Can we find a small butterfly? They're all kind of big. Cut this one out real quick and put that one there. So we'll do that. Okay, ink that up. Okay, yeah, that works. Do wet glue, I guess. So my next few videos, if you guys would like to follow me, and like I said, I'm working on a new journal, so I'm going to be working on a lot of ephemera, working on a lot of pockets and tucks and tags for this particular journal. So that's probably what you'll be seeing. Other than I am currently doing the Marguerite Miller Collage Challenge, weekly challenge. So I've been posting weekly videos of that. But in between those videos, I'll probably be working on stuff for this next journal that I'm making. How's that? Okay, I like that. So that's what you'll be seeing. Now I need to decide, do I want to just use coffee dyed paper on this, or do I want to use book page? I think book page. So let me cut that down. Is this long enough? Yeah, I think that'll work. I have to use some of this white edge, but that's okay. Set that down. Okay, let's see. Get that cut down. So that works, and we're going to go right up to the top. Like I said, this is we need to reinforce that top because we're going to be going in and out with either a journal card or a tag. So we need to reinforce that. Oh wow, that's like perfect size. I'm just going to use the scissors here and trim that just a little bit because it's not enough to tear it. All right, perfect. That's perfect. Okay, guys, we are going to use tape runner on this again once I get it inked. And actually, I kind of like that number down on the bottom, the book page number. I won't have to put a number. I already have one. But I am going to just kind of smudge that up just a little bit more around the outer edges. Okay. All right. Let's put that down. Get as close to the edge as I can. So I won't have to go back with my spatula and gluing. Okay. Make sure I don't have anything on my mat there. And sorry guys, just gotta make sure I can see to get this nice and straight. I think I got it. Perfect. Wow. That doesn't happen very often. Okay. Oh, I like that. I really like that, guys. I really do. I hope you do also. Okay. Pick up my bits. Okay. And I think I want that just to sit. I think I need a little more ink, though. On some spots here. I love it. Now I gotta decide, do I want to cut off the green leaf or the brown leaf? Guess it's not a big decision, but I think I want the green. Okay, so I'm gonna use glue stick on this, and I need a piece of book page for that. Out of your way. And I'm just going to go down just like that. And trim off the excess. Oh yeah. Very pretty. Glue stick holds, give it a little rub. Okay. Now, do I want to put anything else? I almost want to, this right here. Oh, that's already a number, so we don't want another number on top of a number, do we? What if we put a label? Trim that up. Get rid of those bits. Get rid of the white edges. And put that there. It's kind of a lot of brown, isn't it? You know what? I almost want to put it half on and half off. And wrap it around the back. Even though the back is going to be glued to your book page, but kind of like that half on and half off. Maybe, let's see. Well, I can't say maybe, it's a little late for that. Give that a little press. All right. What do you think, guys? I like that. I think it's pretty. But we do need to ink up the edges of the front cover. And it's flat enough, not take up too much bulk in your journals. And let me grab a journal. I'll give you guys an idea if you guys haven't seen these, which you probably have, but just in case, of how to use them in your journals. I have right here. This isn't a nature one, but it's one that I have handy. So let's see, throw a page here. Well, kind of hard. Okay, here's one with a. So what you would do is that would go down on your journal like that, and you can glue it on both sides and here, and put a tuck and put you a slender tag there, or you can put it completely down on a page, and when they open it, there. And they've got their tag or their journal card on the inside. And we didn't make a journal card today, but I'll do that off camera. And there we go. Isn't that pretty? There we go. All right, guys. Move this out of the way. And I'll show you our finished products. We've got 1, 2, and where's the other one? And there's the third one. So here's the one I made off camera. It's got some mushrooms and a butterfly, a little label. Then you open it up. And I did have a journal card in this one, just with coffee dyed paper. And I'll do the same for these, so they're all the same. I'll probably just do journal cards on all three of them. Okay, with a little lace trim on the bottom. And then here's the two that we made together with the butterflies. And there's that one there. And then we've got this pretty one. I think this one's my favorite. I don't know, I love that. I love that printable paper that I used. I just love that. And you open it up and you've got the pretty yellow rose. That's nice. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for today. I hope you like what you saw. You guys have a blessed day. Bye.